This video, we're going to look at issuing bonds at a premium. Assume Delta Lab issues a $100,000 5-year bond. Before I proceed any further, another video I did the discount, journalizing it, bonds issued at a discount, and before that, a video on issuing bonds at face value. You might want to watch those. Assume that on January 1, Delta Labs issues a $100,000 5-year 10% bond for $102,000. Just like in the prior videos, 102 is 1.02 or 102%. Most often, just 102. But anyway, it's a 2% premium because 2 is over 100. Or 102 minus 100 is 2%. Interest is payable annually on January 1. Record the entry to record the sale of the bonds, also called the issuance of bonds. Debit cash, and let me do this. So we were told they received $102,000 cash for issuing the bonds. So debit cash for $102,000. They issued $100,000 bonds. That's the face amount. Bonds payable, $100,000 is credited. So we know there's an entry needed for bonds issued at a premium. And looking at this journal entry, this is how I do it. I'll debit cash, I'll credit bonds payable, and I skip a line in between. And I size up the numbers, the debit and the credit numbers. And it looks like I need a $2,000 credit, so the debit and the credit are equal. By doing that, it lets me know that the premium on bond payable needs to be credited. Now, after time, you'll be very familiar with when you record a bond issued at a premium, that the premium is credited, and then when you issued a bond at a discount, it's debited. But that skipping a line technique is a foolproof way to making sure you get the debit and the credit correct on discounts and premiums. I'm going to go ahead and do redeeming a bond at maturity. When the bond is matured, it could be a year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, whenever it is, you debit bonds payable and you credit cash for in this case, we're redeeming a $100,000 bond. Debit bonds payable or bond payable for $100,000 and credit cash for $100,000. And that's how you do that. In the next video, we'll look at an amortization table for a bond issued at a premium or a discount. Issued at a discount, it looks like. This concludes this video. If you have any questions, please email me.